Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Well, Criterion season has ended. Barnes & Noble and Amazon, they were having their 50% off sale. And actually, I didn't check. Maybe Amazon's continuing theirs beyond yesterday. I don't know. But Barnes & Noble, they are done. And I've sort of spent this entire month focused on Criterion. I had Criterion random rankings where I was looking at the cover art of the movies and then ranking those movies based solely on the cover art. And then I did some unboxing videos of Criterions that I got through Amazon. I only got a few through there. Then I had the out and about videos as well for the Barnes & Noble trips when I was out there picking out Criterions. So yeah, I feel like I probably had some videos that weren't focused on Criterion, but it really does feel like this entire sale, it was me posting Criterion collection content. And I don't do that very often where, you know, I do have like little themed series that last, you know, a week or two. I'd say probably the longest ones are, well, whoa, just shook the camera there. Well, the longest one is usually in October when I'm doing the Halloween Advent calendar, because that's like 31 days of horror movies where we're ranking horror films. And sometimes actually, no, that's not what we're doing. But leading up to October, I'm ranking horror films. And then during October, we are watching horror films from the Advent calendar, reviewing those movies, and then I sprinkle other stuff in, but we're always talking about the horror film that we are watching that day. At the very least, just telling you which one it is, and, you know, including the title screen. But, you know, that's a very long series. But yeah, this one here, I feel like was the longest amount of time I've ever dedicated to Criterion. And it feels kind of weird now that the sale is over, because I'm just kind of like, now what do I do? Now what do I do? And I do kind of feel that way after October or December when we do the same thing, but with Christmas movies. After Christmas, it's kind of like, what next? What do I do? Like, I don't remember what I normally talk about. And a lot of times it's just random rankings. And that's what I was thinking maybe I should do today, just a regular random ranking. But I don't know. I was having a tough time filming also because, you know, like family, personal, like news that happened today. So that like made it even harder to film. Just some really sad news. And then also, you know, just devoted an entire month to a single topic. But now that topic is over and ended. So yeah, I don't know. I guess this is just gonna be me doing a chat about the end of the Criterion. Because I also did, so I did, you know, those haul videos, but I also did like a complete haul, like the final haul, where I showed every movie that I picked up. That was the video before this one. And I think that was my biggest Criterion haul ever, because normally, you know, I just pick up a small handful of films and I send out some titles, you know, to family, like, hey, maybe pick this out for my birthday or for Christmas or Easter or something like that, put it in the Easter basket. But yeah, I didn't really do that. I think I'll do that in November. In November, unless they come out with a lot of new cool stuff, I think I only maybe have like, when the November Criterion sale happens, I may only have like, I don't know. I'm sure I could come up with more, but I can think of like 4 right now off the top of my head that I want to pick up. And also Criterion does their flash sales, which I've never purchased from. But yeah, I've never done that before when they have their own 50% off sales. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep an eye on some other boutique labels and see what sort of sales they have. Does Kino Lorber got something going on, or is that over? I don't know. Arrow, what do they got? Actually, I think the Arrow sale is coming up soon, isn't it? I think I saw somebody post that today. But anyway, just a day of chatting, and, you know, maybe we'll get into the normal routine. Also, I have a couple unboxings that I sort of need to clean up my workspace over here in order to show those off. So I don't know when those are going to happen, but they're going to be more detailed videos. And of course, I have like 2 trips to Disney World that I need to also put up some time. One of them is gonna probably be 2 years old before I get it up, but I still want to put them up, just, you know, for those family memories. But anyway, yeah, this is just a chat, slow down and talk video. So I hope all things are good with you, and I appreciate you watching and following along on this Criterion journey. Hug your loved ones, yeah, thanks again for watching, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.